Hey, Naldo, I really got a movie that you can sink your teeth into, and it does not suck. Let's get the show rolling. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of FYC Film Review. I'm your host, Gagne. With me, my partner, Naldo, who is flabbergasted.
No, I just have a response to that pun.
Oh,
There was no sinking of teeth in this movie. None. Nobody bit anybody. You drank blood
mm,
in this. You drank someone's blood.
Michael drinks someone's blood, and we're just jumping right into this. So, what are we
Okay,
gonna
okay, okay,
do
okay, okay,
today,
okay.
guys?
All right, all right. The year is 1987. Uh, and we decided to do Lost Boys. I'll be honest, this is my first time watching this. I never grew up with it, never watched it. I've heard a lot about it, a lot of good things about it. So going into this, I don't know what I was expecting. Um, when the opening credits started rolling, I did see the directors, Joel Schumacher, and I cringed because I'm not a fan. I've never really been a fan of Joel Schumacher. Listen, rest in
Okay,
peace,
okay,
Joel
okay,
Schumacher. I don't really want to crap on him, but I am not a fan. I think I like Falling Down, maybe, and maybe that's it,
okay.
but not a fan. So going into it, I just rolled my eyes. I'm like, ugh. Runtime was what, 97 minutes.
Beautiful.
Uh, Listen, this movie was it had like $1 million budget. It made its money back. I get it. But this was a lost cause for me. So let's dive into it. Go ahead.
Let's. Joel Schumacher, I am a fan, so maybe this is why I actually have a love affair with this movie.
Okay.
Also, Dick Donner producing. Hello, Superman. Hello, like Lethal Weapon. Hello, like master producer.
You're right.
But
Right. You're right. Richard Donner,
yes,
producer. I get it.
yes.
And that's what I kind of felt like the Goonies, but
Hmm,
he was an executive producer, I think,
sure.
right?
Yeah.
So he didn't, I mean, come on. Come on. Come
I
on.
mean, he still sprinkled a little Donner magic on it, in my opinion. Okay. Also, this got filmed basically in our backyard. It was filmed at the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. We grew up going there. At least I did. Like, to me, like that kind of connectivity to like, oh, a movie was shot like close to where I live. I remember that
Right.
fondly as a kid. Also, these vampires were just badass. Who didn't want to ride a motorcycle and wear, a cool dangly earring and, like have Kiefer Sutherland's awesome haircut?
No, Kiefer Sutherland is badass. The vampires were not. Not even Bill Preston Esquire could save this movie, okay? This movie
Good call.
was just it should have been just a simple teenage vampire movie, but there were so many questions unanswered, so many loopholes. One thing I really didn't like was these vampires are supposed to fly, right? But
Yes.
the only time you see them flying is a point of view scene when they're flying through
Sure.
the sky. That's
Mhm.
it. You never see them flying. You see them in the trees, but you never see them flying. That really made me mad. It felt like I was watching Never-Ending Story, and I was on top of what's a stupid dragon
Falcor.
named
Yeah.
Falcor,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Show me some vampires flying. Don't show me a scene in the air with
I mean,
clouds.
you know,
No.
1987, so in a small budget, they went with I actually liked the point of view flying. Like I actually thought that that was kind of clever, like a different way to do it. I enjoy it. This is like Twilight before Twilight came,
Sure.
it's like it's got this like sign of the times and the
Yeah.
really strong cast that was young and hot. You had the Coreys. Come on, the Coreys were so much fun. Didn't you want to fight vampires with them? Give me a squirt gun with holy water. I'm in.
No, again, I'd never seen this until now in my 40s, right?
Yeah.
So I kept thinking, oh, both Corys are going to be in it. Corey Feldman was really hardly in it. And then Corey Haim was the younger brother of Jason Patrick. Listen, this thing has
Yes.
a really good cast. This thing
Yeah.
has a really great cast. Kiefer Sutherland, Jack Bauer. Dude, give me Jack Bauer
Diane
all day.
Weiss. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Diane Weiss,
Praise the
Jason
mom.
Patrick,
Yeah.
both Corys. It should have been fun. It should have been fun. But to me, I just so many things were left unanswered. Let's start with Star. All right. Let's
Okay.
start with this lady in the background.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was her purpose?
She's the girlfriend.
Of what? She- oh, wait a minute. She's the
Does she need to have
girlfriend.
a purpose?
Of course she does. She's a vampire,
Okay.
right?
She's there to
She's the
seduce Michael, right? Or seduce more men to
okay.
come join the
So
vampire.
is she like the vampire sex slave and she like brings everybody in?
I mean, I don't know. They didn't really elaborate on that. It's a 97-minute movie about vampires. So,
And everybody turns into this hideous,
uh,
grotesque vampire except her.
yes. Hmm.
And who's
Well,
this little boy?
she's a
Who's this little
good
boy running around with the gang?
they just there's another kid that they took as a vampire. Like she wanted a kid, you know. She was bored. She didn't want to just be the sex slave vampire that you make her out to be. She rides on a bike. She gets young men to come, join the what do they call themselves? I don't know. What
The
is
gang?
a group of vampires? A haven? I don't know.
A brood,
Okay,
right?
great. We'll go with the brood. She wants to get him part of the brood. The kid was just a missing kid who they turned into a vampire, which also was kind of a little like to be confused. Like, so like fed, and that's why he turned. Like they didn't really explain the rules of like how you turn. Michael
No, they didn't
drank the
explain
blood,
anything.
and that
Yeah.
I guess made him want to become a vampire because he didn't actually eat anyone. He doesn't turn into a vampire fully, but then he does. I
See?
don't know.
See?
It's
There you
it's
go.
a yeah. So I'm a little lost. Okay, I'm a little lost.
You're a
That's all.
lost boy. Oh my gosh, man. I
Come
don't
on,
know.
there's got to be a scene in it that you really liked or thought it was fun at least.
My favorite scene was when Jason Patrick finally turns into the vampire and Corey Haim is on the stairs and he goes and he just kind of like nonchalantly is like, okay, he's a vampire. He's like, you goddamn blood sucking vampire, and then he runs away.
There are some classic lines like when Michael tells him at the beginning, he's like, "Go take your bath." Like who says that to their younger
Yeah,
brother? Like they made him sound like he was like a 6-year-old. Like you got this teen brother who you're like, "Go take your
yeah,
bath," just so you could have a scene where he's in the bath and can't hear Michael, who's like ready to go eat him.
yeah.
When he finds out that he Michael is a vampire, he's like, "Wait till mom finds out." That was a bit much, but
Yeah,
I love that you have the background of them hanging on the bridge because I thought that for me is like one of the coolest scenes. It's like feels very like initiation to a gang, and then like
sure.
them dropping into the fog and stuff, and then they're like yelling to Michael to just like let go, and so you can find out that he flies. You can't see it,
Yeah.
but you find out that he can
You can't see it. And then the way they destroy
fly.
like the evil vampire, like the father
Sure,
vampire or whatever.
right, right.
And then so that I don't get
I
it.
wanted to work at his video store. His video store made me very nostalgic for like a blockbuster
Yeah.
night.
Was that the dad from Gossip, not Gossip Girl, Gilmore Girls?
I'd never watched that show.
I've only seen a couple episodes.
But he's like that familiar guy who's probably been in like everything, and you're like, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that guy,
yeah,
yeah, I know.
yeah.
It's 80s,
It's,
man. What are you gonna do? It's Joel Schumacher. He's a little out there.
Joel Schumacher,
Not his best
whatever.
Bat movie.
No, gosh, dude. Even okay. I don't even want to get into Batman with Joel Schumacher. And I'm not expecting perfection in this, but I just expecting a little bit more, a little bit more, just a little bit more, just a
You
little bit more.
love Kiefer. He was on a
I do.
fireball run with
I
Stand
do.
By Me, and then this, and then Young Guns, and so
Hmm.
I just threw it out there because you hadn't seen it. So you're welcome.
Yeah, I love Kiefer Sutherland. So
I think
let's
it's time
rate.
to rate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What are we going with? We're gonna go with saxophones because we didn't talk about the saxophone guy. There's a scene
That
in where they're at the beach and there's a concert and there's this big buff guy with his shirt off and really tight jeans and chains, and he's playing a saxophone. And every time he plays a saxophone, he's thrusting. It's dirty. It's
he
dirty
reminded me
80s.
of a wrestler from the 80s, a British Bulldog. Yeah. I was like, is that him? That was
I
great. I
don't
can't believe that wasn't your favorite scene.
I don't think it was. All right, we're
All
gonna go
right.
with saxophones. One saxophone being really bad, five saxophones being the best vampire movie ever. I'm gonna go first with this one.
Please let it
Like I
out.
said, I never grew up with this. First time watching it now, I kind of get it, but just so many questions left unanswered for me. I'm not a fan of Joel Schumacher, so I'm gonna go with two saxophones for me on this one. Two saxophones.
I'll take it. I'll see your
Hmm.
2 saxes and raise you an extra sax. I am
Oh,
at a
okay.
3 here.
Very
Not
good.
too much, higher. Like I recognize that this is very much a movie that was on HBO all the time when I was young. I wanted to be, a cool teenager who could kick ass and, hang out on the boardwalk with my friends and read comics and then, murder vampires. And I just, for that reason, I am very nostalgic for it. I do enjoy Joel Schumacher's weird films and his take on things. And
Okay.
yeah, it's a 3 for Lost Boys. I will still watch this movie because it's a sweet ass runtime, and
Yeah.
it flies by, but
Not
only
worth
from the point of view.
it. All right, we're done.
Thanks everybody for joining us on this blood-sucking episode of FYC Film Review. I am your host Gagne, with me my partner Naldo. We'll see you next time.
Have a good one, everybody.